welcome to Murder, Mayhem, Medleys, Monster Trucks. Craig Ventresco and I play every day songs from the 1890s through the 1930s, except Friday. Sundays we play at noon instead of 8. All other days we play at 8. We play in our kitchen in San Francisco and live stream over the internet. We started the show when the pandemic began and everybody had all their gigs canceled and there were no gatherings, and we have done a show every day since, except Fridays lately. And here we are, Craig Ventresco and I, and ukulele. Ukulele, thanks for the ukulele hat. Ukulele is one of our core values here at the network.
Guitars in the hallway.
I'm
just waiting for you to.
I'm just being polite.
Oh, okay.
As ever, as always. Oh.
I thought you had to set the show up. I didn't need for you to just.
It's all set up and everything. You want to do the man I love? How about that? All right. All right. When the mellow moon begins to beam, when the mellow moon begins to beam, and the night I dream a little dream, and of course Prince Charming is the theme, the he or me. Though I realize as much as you, it is seldom that a dream comes true. To me it's clear that he'll appear. Someday he'll come along, the man I love, and he'll be big and strong, the man I love. And as he comes away, I'll do my best to make him stay. He'll look at me and smile, he'll take my hand, and in a little while we'll understand. And though it seems absurd, I know we both won't say a word. Maybe I can meet him Sunday, maybe Monday, or maybe not. But I'm sure to meet him one day. Maybe Tuesday will be my good news day. He built a little home just meant for two, from which I'll never roam. Who would you? And so below, I'm waiting for the man I love. Someday he'll come along, the man I love. He'll be big and strong, the man I love. I'll do my best to make him stay. He'll look and smile and understand, and in a little while he'll take my hand it seems absurd. I know we both won't say a word. Maybe I shall meet him Sunday, maybe Monday, maybe not. But I'm sure to meet him one day, maybe Tuesday will be my good news day. We'll build a little home that's meant for two. Never roam. Would you? So all else above, I'm waiting for the man I love. Then, the manatee.
Otherwise known as Peaceful Henry.
Bowery Buck and Peaceful Henry are not the same song.
Not all of them.
Not ever.
Happy birthday, Suzanne Fox.
That's Peaceful Henry. Alright, so we're going to do Home Man. You know what happened to me and my swim buddy today? This is so crazy, you're never going to believe me, and I'm so glad that I wasn't swimming alone because nobody would believe me. But a baby seal followed us all the way to shore for 20 minutes. This seal followed us and bumped us and tugged at my flipper for 20 minutes while we swam to shore.
You couldn't get film of that.
I'm sorry I did not have my waterproof camera or my cell phone with me. Sometimes I swim with my cell phone in a plastic bag just so that I don't have to stopped texting my friends long enough to swim. I'm just kidding. But I do take my cell phone out there sometimes in like a Ziploc bag. It's waterproof. Oh yeah, so it was so interesting. The seal would not give up. Usually the seals will oftentimes the seals will bump people and will often we call it we say they nibble on people as opposed to bite them because they don't break the skin. They're very gentle and they're just trying to play. Sometimes they break the skin.
That's when they're not just trying to play. That's when they're just trying to eat dinner.
Yeah, the harbor seals. Yeah.
But usually they have a salt shaker with them if they're doing that.
Yeah, so you always, if you are ever in the water and you get pursued by a harbor seal, just look for the salt shaker because unless it's.
Oh, and make sure you have your papers in order in case they're checking. Harbor seals sometimes are working to check people's credentials.
Yeah, they train them to do that. The government trains them. It's one of the programs. They will check your credentials for being in the water, but
Maybe you've seen Salty the Walrus in his uniform out there with his baton.
wouldn't it be funny if we had walleye in San Francisco?
It would be cool.
Uh, Boy, would I hate to
How
be
little was
gored
the
by a
sea
walrus.
lion, if you could gauge how big it was?
Good question. You know, its head was probably this big. I saw only its head. It kept peeking its head above the water. We were swimming on our backs. My friend felt it first. He said he had felt something. He said he thought he felt a seal. I think he felt its whiskers. He felt a seal touch him, and when I'm swimming with people and they tell me that, I automatically assume they're crazy, and it's not real. And so I was really shocked when I saw the seal. And we just swam on our backs so that we didn't provoke the seal. Because splashing can provoke it, but we just like went to shore. But it was amazing how doggedly the seal pursued us. Here's home for Suzanne Parks. Happy birthday. One, two, B flat. Evening brings the close of day, skies of blue turn into gray, crimson hues appearing in the west. Evening ever brings to me dreams of days that used to be. The memories of those I love the best. When shadows fall and breeze whisper day is ending, my heart is ever wending home. When crickets call, my heart is forever yearning once more to be returning home. When the hills conceal the setting sun, and stars appearing one by one, when night covers all, my heart may forsake me, sweet dreams will ever take me home. And when the hills conceal the setting sun, stars begin appearing one by one. Night covers all, and though fortune may forsake me, my dreams will never take me home. Home.
All right, Suzanne, I'll try to do this song for you. Hopefully I'll be able to get through this one. There's a girl in the house by the park, by the lake, and the girl in the house by the lake in the park is the girl in the little green hat. And tonight after 8, that's when I've got a date, when the moon's riding high and the stars in the sky, with the girl in the house by the lake in the park, the girl in the little green hat. There's no water in the lake, no roof upon the house, no trees upon the park at all. But she'll wait beside the lake, I'll be welcome at her house, and I'll meet her by the garden wall. There's a ship on the lake, there's a sailor on the shore, there's a girl in his lap, she's the girl I adore. So goodbye to the house and the lake and the park, and the girl in the little green hat. On the lake there's a ship in the storm. There's a girl on the ship in the storm. On the lake and the girl on the lake. On the ship in the storm is the girl in the little green hat. As the ship takes a dip, she is losing her grip. Every dip makes her tip, not the girl but the ship. But the girl on the ship has the pip of the trip, the girl in the little green hat. She's been sailing quite enough, she's been clinging to the rail, and she's dying to be home once more. For the lake is rather rough and the girl is rather pale. She's glad to have her feet on shore. So she gave up the ship and the captain and his men for a complimentary ticket to my arms once again. Now I'm back in the park, in the house on the lake, the girl in the little green hat. Happy birthday, Suzanne. Love you. I gotta keep on my toes with that tune. That's a toughie. What a weird song.
What's so weird about it?
Well, it's like a dream. It sounds like
lyrics?
a dream.
The
Well,
lyric-
not, yeah.
The lyrics are weird.
A little bit.
Yeah.
They're a little surreal. They're a little, not really weird. I don't think surrealism is weird necessarily. It's supposed to be, but to me it seems pretty normal. All right, anyway, what's next?
I love that song that Harry Lauder does.
What song that Harry Lauder does?
Well, it starts off saying he got a cold, and the doctor
Oh,
told him to
Some
go.
time ago I had a cold in the chest, and the doctor advised me to go for a rest. So I went to the seaside for 2 or 3 weeks. The weather was fine and it colored my cheeks. I went for a sail every day I was there. I didn't care if it was raining or fair. The last sail I had was a bumpin' success. I got acquainted with Nellie McNess, so I think I'll get wet in the summertime. I think I'll get wet in July. I think I'll get wet when the roses are red and the weather is lovely and dry. Hand in hand together we'll stand at the altar united to be sweethearts forever and ever, my Bonnie, sweet Nellie and me. Her hair is like silk and her lips are like wine. Her shoes, they are twos, and her bonny blue eyes, they sparkle always like the stars in the sky. And she sings like a birdie that's building its nest. She's all things that's good, she's all things that's best. She's almost as perfect can be. She only wants one thing, and that thing is me. So I think I'll get wet in the summertime. I think I'll get wet in July. I think I'll get wet when the roses are red and the weather is lovely and dry. Hand in hand together we'll stand at the altar united to be sweethearts forever and ever, my Bonnie, wee Nellie and me. at a quarter to 8. Then we both go for a stroll up the glen, and we always get back about 20 to 10. And we stand at the gate and we plan and we plot just what we'll do with the money she's got. Last night I told her I thought that she should hand it to me, and she said that she would. So I think I'll get wet in the summertime. I think I'll get wet in July. I think I'll get wet when the roses are red and the weather is lovely and dry. Hand in hand together we'll stand, we'll be united to be sweethearts forever and ever, my Bonnie, we, Nellie and me. Whew.
Ah. You were everybody's sweetheart, not so long ago. In our hometown, each boy around longed to be your boy. But things are different today. I'm mighty sorry to say sweetheart now. Cosmetics had lead in them in those days.
I'm happy, so happy I'm walking on air. The why and the wherefore is someone I care for. I'm happy, so happy you have them for me. So what do I care? There's a rainbow around my shoulder. There's a sky of blue above. Let it rain or storm, I'll be warm because I'm in love. There's a rainbow around my shoulder, and it fits me like a glove. Weather storm, I'll be warm cause I'm in love. Already how the folks will stare when they see the great big solitaire that my little sugar baby is going nowhere. Yes sir, there's a rainbow around my shoulder, and a sky of blue above. Let it rain and storm, I'll be warm because I'm in love.
just for me, myself, and I. Got a horse and a cow, mule and a plow, so I'll get along somehow. Got no sweetheart, got no man. I get by the best I can. I don't need men folks around, 'cause I've got a barking hound. Got a horse and a cow and a mule and a plow, so I'll get along somehow. I don't care about farming really. That don't cause me any grief. I've got 10 acres of sugar cane and a lot of corn and cotton and grain, and a horse and a cow and a mule and a plow, so I'll get along somehow. Once a month I go to town, turn the darn place upside down, spend all my money in one spot. Then the only thing I've got is a horse and a cow, mule and a plow, but I'll get along somehow. My Uncle William had to die, though he didn't live too high. Uncle Bill died high by heck with a great big rope around his neck. Got a horse and a cow, mule and a plow, so I'll get along somehow. 6 revenuers search the hills, looking for my whiskey stills. All 6 are still alive, I hear, so I guess I shot a darned old deer. Got a horse and a cow, mule and a plow, so I'll get along somehow. I don't worry about a thing, all I do is play and sing. If the weather's dry or wet, well, I don't worry and I don't fret. Got a horse and a cow, mule and a plow, I'll get along somehow. Let it warm, let it spring, let it nip to keep me warm, nip to open up my eyes, just for me, myself, and I. Got a horse and a cow, mule and a plow, so I'll get along somehow. Signposts where the old road forks says this takes you to New York. All day long I sat up there, but it didn't take me anywhere. Got a horse and a cow, mule and a plow, so I'll get along somehow.
Ben-Hur.
Thank you for playing that. Thanks. Welcome. I mean, goodbye.
That was the Ben-Hur Chariot Race March. And I guess we'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Suzanne. Love you lots. And love all you guys. If anybody is so inclined and feels like sending a donation our way, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're really very grateful for that. And we're grateful for you guys, period. We'll be back tomorrow at the regular time.
Yeah. Woo. See you tomorrow.
You gonna make it to the end of the show?
Yeah, I made it.
All right.